Okay, we will be using Model Magic to create the top portion of our cupcake, the frosting. Model Magic is squishy, but not messy. It's kind of like sculpting with a marshmallow. You can tear it into any size that you need. It will probably take you about 2 packages to complete the project. So to add color to our Model Magic, we will actually be using markers and mixing the color into our clay. Just keep in mind that you are mixing with white clay, so whatever the color you're trying to get, it will be lighter than the actual marker. Notice how I've rolled up the inside so I'm not actually directly touching the marker. That is so I don't get it all over my hands. And then I'm just going to pinch and pull it and mix and keep going until I got it the color that I want. So this is going to take you a moment. But you can see that my clay is changing colors. Now to create the frosting, we're going to coil our clay. So we're going to roll it out, like you see me doing here, and we're going to wrap the coil around the bottom part of our cupcake. This is the hardest part because it does not like to stick to the styrofoam. It sticks really well to itself, so once you keep going around, it will be fine. So let me show you some options here. You can use multiple colors at a time. You could even stop mixing all the way and kind of have a marbly effect. So you can see here I'm going to do yellow and then I'll add a little green in there. So now I'm going to get a nice light green so I can mix colors together. Again, the mixing is what takes the longest. So if I wanted to do double coils, that's an option. I could even do triple coils and braid them together. So these two, I'm just going to twist around so I kind of get like a candy cane effect. That's your choice if you want to try that. It's not necessary. So you're just going to keep working with your clay. You can create a pattern. You can stick to what you did on your design. It does not matter to me. You just need to get to the top portion of your cupcake. So as you continue to go, keep mixing and coiling until you get yourself to the top. Once you're towards the top of the cupcake, you want to start bringing it in so that it's close and creates the top portion. Once you've filled in all of the frosting, this is where you get to start adding the decorations. So here I'm going to end up making some chocolate sauce to put on top of my cupcake. And I'm just going to kind of pinch and pull to create the shape that I want before I stick it on. And there you have a simple designed completed cupcake. Hopefully y'all come up with something slightly more interesting, but this is how we're going to do it. Some other choices you have for techniques that you can use with the clay. You can always roll it out flat with your marker, kind of like a rolling pin, and then take one of the wooden clay tools that will be available to you and cut shapes out from the clay. This would be good for things like sprinkles or any flat designs that you want to put on your cupcake. So, like that. The other thing that you can do is you can take pieces of your clay and you can sculpt pieces that are supposed to go on top. So things like umbrellas or straws, or I'm sculpting a tiny little man here just by putting the pieces together. So this is another option to add to your cupcake. That's your choice, you decide.